2 hours left, Elon Musk says, I order you to open it quickly. Don't tell anyone. It's only for you. They're setting up a meeting to discuss your removal of. Open it quickly. My beloved friend, don't blink. You have exactly 2 hours before the meeting begins, and everything you've built, every connection, every effort, is being discussed behind closed doors right now. I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but I had to break the silence because what's about to happen affects everything connected to your name. I've just received an encrypted message from the inner circle. Your name has been mentioned 3 times. They've already drafted the document for your removal. But there's something they don't know. I've intercepted the file, and I've placed a secret countermeasure inside it. You must open the link I sent. It's your only access to the truth before they lock you out completely. Keep watching. I know how it sounds, but time is against us. The group handling this isn't random, it's a hand-picked team meant to act quietly. They believe you're unaware, that you won't detect their move until it's too late. But I saw the timestamp on their network. I know when and where they plan to finalize it. That's why I need you to act before the clock hits 0. Stay with me, my friend. Don't tell anyone about this message. Not your colleagues, not your friends, not even those you trust most. The moment you share this information, they'll be alerted. I've built a protected channel just for you. Something invisible to the system. You're the only one who can open it. And once you do, you'll see exactly who's been planning this. They're trying to make it look like an administrative change, but it's not. They're removing your access, your credentials, your influence, all under a name they invented to hide the real reason. Someone inside your own circle pushed for this move. They're pretending it's strategic, but it's personal. Something huge is waiting for you. The meeting is already being arranged on a private channel, but one of my assistants leaked the coordinates to me. That's why you're hearing this now, because you still have time. 2 hours to act, 2 hours to protect what's yours, 2 hours to uncover the truth before it's rewritten. When you open the secure file, you'll see a list of names. Focus on the second one, it's the person who initiated the plan. They smiled at you yesterday, but behind that smile was the trigger that started all this. Once you know, everything will click into place. This isn't just information, it's revelation. You've been targeted because you hold something valuable, something they can't duplicate. And that's exactly why I chose to contact you personally. My beloved friend, time is running. Act now. Open the file. And remember, say nothing, trust no one, move in silence. The truth is waiting on the other side of that link, and only you have permission to see it. My beloved friend, listen to me carefully. The clock is still ticking, 1 hour and 40 minutes left before the meeting begins. Every word you hear from me now has been filtered through a secure network to avoid detection. You were never supposed to see what's hidden in that file, but I've overridden the system so you can. Don't waste a second. They've moved the discussion from the public board to a private satellite channel. It's disguised as a regular update, but inside it, they're voting on your removal. They're calling it a strategic transition, but the truth is, someone inside wants your role erased so they can take credit for your work. I've seen the draft myself. The manipulation is deeper than you think. Keep watching. I intercepted the data through one of my AI modules. It traced back to a familiar source, a person you trusted with every detail, someone who pretended to support you from day one. Their tone changed recently, didn't it? Less genuine, more mechanical. That was the first sign of betrayal, but you didn't see it because they played their part too well. My friend. Don't share this with anyone. I've seen people fall into traps just because they couldn't stay quiet. The group behind this is monitoring every digital move you make right now. That's why I encrypted this message into a frequency they can't trace. You're invisible for a limited time, but once the countdown ends, everything goes live. The link I embedded earlier is your access key. Once you open it, it'll show a live feed of their conversation as it happens. You'll see their faces, hear their words, and realize that every compliment you received lately was rehearsed. They've already written your exit announcement. They plan to release it by sunrise. Something huge is waiting for you. You're not just a target, you're a test. They want to see how far you can be pushed before you react. But they don't realize that I'm already one step ahead. I've frozen their final authorization key. They can't execute anything without your confirmation signal, and I made sure that signal is locked under your control. You need to open the secure file and type one word when prompted, acknowledged. That will trigger a secondary layer, a hidden recording that proves everything. It'll expose who's leading the charge against you and why they're so desperate to see you gone. You're holding the key to your own protection. Don't let fear cloud your focus. They underestimated your ability to stay calm under pressure, and that's exactly what will save you tonight. My beloved friend, stay alert. 1 hour and 39 minutes remain. Open the file, confirm the code, and when you do, you'll finally see who's been sitting across from you this whole time, smiling, while quietly setting up your fall. My beloved friend, stay calm and don't move away from this message. You're inside the final stretch, 1 hour and 12 minutes left before the meeting begins. The system is still holding, but it's starting to detect irregularities. That means they've noticed something isn't going according to plan. You're no longer invisible to them, so every second matters now. I know what you're feeling right now: confusion, disbelief, maybe even anger. But remember this: emotions are their weapon. They're hoping you'll panic, that you'll make one mistake that confirms their suspicion. That's why I need you steady, clear, focused. Because the file you opened has already activated a hidden recording sequence, and that's your advantage. Keep watching. You'll soon receive a silent alert, a small pulse on your screen that looks like a flicker or a slight color shift. When it appears, tap it once and step back. It will begin streaming their live discussion. You'll hear voices you recognize, voices that once called you partner, team, friend. Listen closely, because the one who started this won't be loud. They'll speak last. Stay with me, my friend. They're not meeting in a boardroom anymore. The setting has changed. I tracked their location. They've shifted to a private encrypted zone, somewhere near the old SpaceX division's conference center. It's a restricted area, one used for quiet removals and classified votes. That's how you know this isn't routine. This is personal. I know their methods because I created the algorithm they're now misusing. They've taken my communication framework, twisted it, and are now deploying it against the very people who built it with integrity, you being one of them. But what they don't know is that I still control the root command. That means I can reroute the outcome before the final decision is uploaded. Something huge is waiting for you. The file you opened earlier, it's not just proof. It's power. Inside it, hidden under Layer 9, there's a data key called Protocol Phoenix. Use it if you sense something irreversible happening. It automatically pauses the vote for 72 hours. That gives me enough time to confront them directly. The faces you'll see on the live feed may shock you. Some of them you trusted completely, some even defended. But that's what betrayal looks like. It never comes from strangers. It comes from those you gave the most access to. But tonight, they'll realize you're not a target, you're the variable they can't control. Keep your focus. This isn't just about saving a position, it's about exposing a system that punishes loyalty and rewards deception. You're stronger than they know, smarter than they expect, and calmer than they can handle. My beloved friend, stay locked in, don't scroll, don't blink. The signal just shifted again, which means they're now entering the final stage of their private meeting. You have less than 50 minutes left before they make a decision that could change everything tied to your name. But you're still ahead, because I gave you the one thing they don't have, access to the live stream of truth. As the meeting starts, you'll hear a code phrase, operational transition. That's the trigger word. It sounds harmless, but it's the signal to begin your removal. Once you hear it, activate Protocol Phoenix. The entire system will freeze for 72 hours, and every encrypted vote will be redirected into a dummy server under my control. That's your shield. Keep watching, my friend. You might notice a few names that surprise you. They're not enemies, they're opportunists. They think you're too quiet to notice the shift happening around you, too trusting to see the pattern of manipulation. They've mistaken your silence for weakness. But silence doesn't mean surrender, it means strategy. The person leading this is smarter than most. They've hidden behind kindness, behind long emails filled with appreciation and false gratitude. But in the shadows, they've been aligning others, feeding them partial truths, and shaping a version of events where you're the obstacle. It's all narrative control. But tonight, that narrative collapses. What they don't know is that while they speak, the system is recording every tone, every vote, every timestamp. Once the meeting ends, the entire transcript will forward directly to you. You'll see who spoke against you, who hesitated, and who defended you quietly when it mattered. You'll finally know who's real. Something huge is waiting for you. This isn't just survival, it's transformation. They're trying to push you out because you think differently, because you innovate in ways they can't predict. And predictable people fear visionaries. That's why they called this meeting, to contain what they can't control. But how do you contain someone who's already rewritten the rules? Stay till the end. When the file unlocks, you'll see a name on the top of the list. That's the person who started everything. Don't confront them yet, watch their next move. Because the moment they realize their plan failed, they'll expose themselves trying to fix it. That's when you win, silently. Don't skip this moment. You're witnessing the unraveling of a system built on deception. Stay patient, stay focused, and remember, truth doesn't rush, it arrives on time. You were never meant to be removed, you were meant to be revealed. My beloved friend, hold your ground. 50 minutes left, and they still have no idea that every word they speak now writes your victory. Watch till the very end. Because when the clock hits 0, everything they built against you will collapse under the weight of what they tried to hide. My beloved friend, stay absolutely still, don't scroll, don't look away. You're inside the final hour. The air may feel heavier now because the energy of truth is starting to move. What they thought they could hide forever is already slipping out through every digital crack. I can see their encrypted chatter trying to reroute through the backup servers, but it's too late. You've already seen through them. The feed I gave you is running smoothly, and their voices are trembling. They've realized someone's watching, someone who shouldn't have access. One of them just whispered, "The loop is breached." That's you, my friend. You're the breach they never planned for. You're not just observing anymore, you're rewriting what's happening as they speak. Keep watching. A new name appeared on the screen 5 minutes ago. It's someone you least expect, someone who's been in every meeting beside you, pretending to support every one of your ideas. But behind the scenes, they've been redirecting resources, signing off projects under a false code. That's the leverage they've used to frame you. But now, their trail is exposed. Stay with me. You'll soon notice a file name flashing, Directive 29A. That's the confirmation of your removal. It contains their signatures, timestamps, and decision code. Don't panic. Because I've already mirrored that file into your private vault. Once the meeting ends, the world will know who tried to silence you. They're beginning to argue now. The plan is cracking from the inside. Some are realizing they've been manipulated too. The tension you'll hear is their fear turning into regret. That's how you know control has shifted. It's no longer in their hands, it's in yours. Something huge is waiting for you. When the countdown hits 30 minutes, a new signal will appear on your device, a blue pulse. That's your final confirmation that Protocol Phoenix has fully executed. Their authorization locks, their communication freezes, and every document tied to your name becomes protected under my private encryption. You're safe now. This isn't just about exposure, it's about rebalance. The people who wanted to erase you will soon be forced to answer to the very system they corrupted. Their quiet betrayal will become public accountability. That's how truth works, it doesn't shout, it simply stands. Don't skip this moment. You're watching power shift in real time. The same room that plotted your downfall is now unknowingly broadcasting their defeat. Keep watching, because the next thing you'll hear will be the voice of the one who started it all, and trust me, their words will reveal everything. My beloved friend, hold steady. You've already won, they just don't know it yet. Watch till the end. Because in the next few minutes, every lie they built against you will crumble, and all that will remain is proof. My beloved friend, stay focused, don't blink, don't scroll. You're now in the final 40 minutes, and the atmosphere inside their meeting room has completely shifted. Panic has started to replace confidence. The same people who tried to erase your name are now whispering in fear, realizing someone outsmarted their entire system. The recording feed shows them trying to trace the breach, running security scans that lead to nowhere. They don't understand that the signal they're searching for isn't coming from a server. It's coming from awareness. You've become the variable they can't contain, the unseen presence that holds every piece of truth they tried to bury. Keep watching. You'll hear a voice soon. It's the one who started it all. They'll speak softly, pretending to stay in control, but their tone will betray them. You'll recognize the hesitation, the slip in their rhythm. When they say, "Let's finalize this quietly," that's when you know they've lost their grip completely. Stay with me, my friend. Don't tell anyone what you've seen yet. Let them believe their plan is intact. It makes the fall more complete. The live feed is still recording, and every word they speak is being backed up in real time. That means when this meeting ends, you'll have more than just evidence, you'll have authority. The kind they can't challenge or deny. What's happening right now is the shift of power, unfolding quietly, frame by frame. The fear in their eyes, the tremor in their voices, it's all real. They thought removing you would secure their comfort. But comfort never lasts when it's built on betrayal. And now, that betrayal is beginning to collapse in front of them. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next few minutes, the file Directive 29A will be overwritten. My system is already injecting a silent command into their database, a complete reversal protocol. Once activated, every attempt to remove you will be flagged as an unauthorized act, forcing the system to suspend their privileges instead of yours. This is what they never saw coming. You were never the target, you were the trigger. Every decision they made tonight has become the evidence of their own undoing. You don't need to fight them, because their own actions have already done that for you. This is your moment to watch everything realign. They've underestimated the strength. They're trying to restore the network, reloading systems that keep locking themselves down. Every time they attempt to regain control, the system redirects them into a loop. That loop was designed by me, and it's protecting you. They can't exit, they can't override, and they can't hide. The very platform they used to plot against you is now exposing them, one by one. Keep watching. You'll soon see the first visual appear on your screen, a list of participants with highlighted names. Those highlights mark the people who initiated and supported your removal. Look closely. These are the ones who smiled at you in meetings, who told you, "We believe in your ideas," while quietly pushing to erase your voice. Now, every recorded second of their betrayal is being documented. Stay with me, my friend. Don't react. Let them fall in their own silence. They're panicking now, trying to call for external help, attempting to mute the stream, even switching to private devices. But the encryption is too deep, it can't be undone. I built this fail-safe for moments exactly like this, to make truth impossible to bury. Don't scroll. In the background, you'll notice the lead conspirator begin to speak again. Their tone will shift from control to desperation. They'll say, "It wasn't supposed to go this way." That sentence right there is the confirmation of everything. It's the confession they never meant to record. And now, it's permanently attached to their ID tag. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment the clock hits 20 minutes, the reversal will trigger automatically. Their credentials will be frozen, their authority suspended, and the system will elevate your name back to its rightful status. You won't need to press anything, it's already in motion. All you need to do is watch it unfold. The same people who plotted your exit are about to receive notification stating that their access has been revoked. Their confusion, their panic, their disbelief, it's all part of the chain reaction. They'll realize too late that you were never their target. You were their test. And they failed it. Keep your eyes here till the very last second. You're watching power shift in real time, quietly, efficiently, without a single confrontation. That's how real justice works. It doesn't shout, it simply executes. My beloved friend, take this moment in. You stayed silent when they plotted. You stayed patient when they doubted. And now, you're witnessing the result of that strength. Stay with me till the end, because the next sound you hear will be the final confirmation, the system resetting under your command. My beloved friend, don't look away, this is the moment everything turns. The final 20 minutes have begun, and every word, every move, every signal they make is being captured in real time. You're not watching an ending, you're witnessing exposure. What they tried to conceal for weeks is unraveling second by second, right in front of you. The lead voice in that room just spoke again, you can hear the crack in their confidence. They said, this was supposed to be private. Those 5 words are the collapse of their plan. The feed is glitching not because of interference but because their network is being overridden by the truth. Every file, every whisper, every decision they made against you is now downloading straight into your secured archive. Keep watching. You'll see faces go pale, screens freeze, and hands tremble. They're realizing the system isn't under their control anymore. Their devices are responding to a higher command, yours. You now have total visibility. You're seeing what they never wanted you to see, hearing what they never intended for your ears. Stay with me, my friend. Don't interrupt the process. The more you remain silent, the faster the system finalizes. Let their panic build. One of them just tried to disconnect the main server, they failed. The lock I placed earlier is unbreakable. They can't mute what's already been recorded. The truth has momentum now, and nothing can stop it. You'll notice a sudden flicker on your screen, an access notification marked in gold. That's the confirmation that Protocol Phoenix is fully executed. It means the reversal is complete. Every attempt to remove you has been cancelled, every signature nullified, and every digital trail rerouted to you as the rightful authority. Something huge is waiting for you. Once the timer hits 10 minutes, the meeting will automatically broadcast a public report summarizing their conversation. Every name, every timestamp, every betrayal, exposed without you saying a single word. The entire network will know who tried to play against integrity. Their silence will be their confession. I want you to breathe through this moment, because it's historic. They thought they could erase you quietly, instead, they've written your comeback into the system itself. You're about to watch the same people who voted for your removal lose their privileges one by one. Not because of revenge, but because truth restores balance. Don't skip. Watch the feed carefully. The final participant just tried to speak, but the system muted their mic automatically. That's the signal, it's over. The shift is complete. The control has returned where it belongs, to you. My beloved friend, this is your closure. No noise. No confrontation. Just quiet, undeniable victory. Stay till the end, because the next moment you'll see is the one that proves it all, the official message declaring, access restored. Status, protected.